Wrong way. Gotta turn this thing around. Other way. Other way. Don't look at me. Hey, look, y'all. So here's a quick thing on how to build a gantry crane. God, I wish I could pause this. I turn the other light on. All right, so look. When you got the top part, if you got 8 foot, the bottom part needs to be. Yeah, hold on, y'all. I really want to put this light on. Damn. All right, so if you got 8 foot, the bottom of it needs to be 4 foot. Okay, I originally thought that this little square was gonna work for what I needed it to. It does not, okay? I installed the side braces afterwards, after the motor was hanging on it, and I was like, oh Lord. I got to pull out the Explorer. Now I do got a lift right there, a dolly cherry picker. Pros and cons. I do want to tell you, if you got an 8 foot gantry crane, it is not technically tall enough to pull a motor and transmission out of a vehicle. All right, so I recommend minimum 10 foot. Minimum of 10 foot on this thing. All right, let's see if I can go to the other side, get you. I got a better light on this side, all right? It's my shopping progress. All right, so on the top part, it's all I did is I took 3 8-footers. I took 1, 2, and 3. All right, and put them together with some bunch of nails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got like 5 nails on each side. 5, 5, so on and so forth. Now look, the proper way, now I'm going to rebuild this thing, but the proper way that you want to do this thing, you're going to have a 10-footer. All right, it's going to be a 4x4 10-footer. The bottom of it needs to be at least half of the height. Okay, so if you got an 8-foot vertical, you need a 4-foot foot. All right, so if you want to go 12 feet, right, the foot needs to be 6 foot. So 6 foot and then 12 foot. Now this one, I highly recommend just going from there to the end. All right, so it distributes the weight all the way through. And then what you want to do is you're going to take a sheet of plywood and you're going to cover this whole triangle right here. You're going to cover that one, nail it, screw it. I highly suggest gluing it. It don't matter if it's silicone, caulking, or wood glue, whatever. Put that one together. You're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Okay, you're going to have a plywood on both sides of it. This ain't building furniture. You don't need nothing super fancy, right? You're going to do the same thing on that side. Now, for the side supports, you know, these are held up well for me. They've done good. So I measured it. This is 33 by 19. I had a piece of wood. That's all it was. I had a couple pieces of wood. I cut them and I made some triangles out of a square. So, but on these, I recommend that the verticals be longer, maybe twice as long as the horizontals. That will help to secure that and structurally take care of that part. Now, the other thing that I recommend, if you really want to beef this thing up, all right, so you got the corners right there, okay? You got them corners. You're going to have them inside corners. You can take some metal brackets. I don't know if we can see this. You're going to take some metal brackets, the same ones that I use for my ceiling up there, my roof. All right. Sorry, y'all, my phone crazy. Damn. So I got a cracked screen. It's going crazy. And look, and if you want to beef that up, you can throw a couple metal brackets in there, throw a couple metal brackets on there. And they even got tie straps, metal tie straps. A lot of them is just Simpson tie straps that you could put one up there and then bend it down. Look, it's going to hold it together. I mean, that's all we're shooting for. On the top up there, that's a 1 ton. I highly doubt that beam, I don't know, maybe that beam can take 2,000 pounds. Maybe it can't, I don't know. But a 4x4 will pull a motor out, no problem. But if you want to beef that thing up, you know, throw you a couple 2x6s or some 2x8s. And once you can do a couple 2x6s or 2x8s, that'll beef that thing up. Just wrap the chain around it, secure it with that one, and then you'll be good to go. I think this thing cost me, the 4x4s were free. The 3/4 plywood, basically free. I bought the pressure treated landscape timbers. That's all them are. Them ain't 4x4s. They pressure treated landscape timbers. They $5 at the big box store. Yeah, I mean, you can't beat that $5, right? And they pressure treated. And see, you can. I mean, I literally just threw this thing together because I wanted something, because this ceiling structure is not sturdy enough to hold that weight. Maybe it is. I'm not taking a risk. So anyways, I mean, look, that's, I mean, a going rate right now, I don't know, maybe $15 for a 4x4. I think I paid $3.50 for the 2x4s, and I paid $5 for the landscape timber. And then I used the nail gun, I slapped that together. Screws would be optimal. Decking screws, stainless steel screws. And then the Harbor Freight thing was like $65 with like a no warranty. 2-year warranty was like $10. It works. I mean, a whole lot. It's 100 times easier than using the cherry picker. But that's the plan, y'all. Let me know if you got any questions. Leave some comments and do whatever you do. Boo hoo hoo.